the Compliance Kitchen podcast. This is Sylvia, and today again we will have a sanctions episode. So starting off in Honduras, the Honduran former first family was designated under U.S. sanctions. The State Department announced on July 20th that pursuant to Department of State Foreign Operations and Related Programs Appropriation Act of 2021, the U.S. was designating former Honduran President Porfirio Pepe Lobo Sosa and former First Lady Rosa Elena Bonilla Avila due to their involvement in significant corruption. The State Department notice explained that while in the office, President Lobo accepted bribes from the narco-trafficking organization Los Cacheros in exchange for political favors, and the First Lady, Rosa Lobo, engaged in significant corruption through fraud and misappropriation of public funds for her personal benefit. While their corrupt acts undermined the stability of Honduras's democratic institutions, former President Lobo has not yet been convicted, and former First Lady Rosa Lobo has been released from prison awaiting a retrial. So this was from the State Department's press release. They also announced designations of the members of the Lobos' immediate family, their son Fabio, their daughter Ambar, and the Lobos' minor child. So under this designation, the people who were named are subject to travel ban, meaning that they are not eligible for entry into the United States. If you want to take a closer look at this press release and the designations, head over to compliancekitchen.com. I have a post with the links to the official documents there for you guys to check out. Okay, so moving on to the other designation. This was from the Commerce Department's Bureau of Industry and Security, and they added 6 Russian IT or technology companies that were previously designated by OFAC. They added them to the entity list. This was on July 19, pursuant to Executive Order 14024. Which is blocking property with respect to specified harmful foreign activities of the government of the Russian Federation. So the Bureau added 6 Russian tech companies, and by way of background, and also as this is explained in the Federal Register publication, the Executive Order 14024 elevates the U.S. government's capacity to deploy strategic and economically meaningful and impactful sanctions to deter and respond to Russia's destabilizing behavior and to counter Russia's harmful foreign activities that threaten the national security and foreign policy of the United States, including undermining the conduct of free and fair elections and democratic institutions in the U.S. and its allies and partners, engaging in and facilitating malicious cyber activities against the U.S. and its allies and partners, that threaten the free flow of information, fostering and using transnational corruption to influence foreign governments, pursuing extraterritorial activities targeting dissidents or journalists, undermining security in countries and regions important to the U.S. And to the United States national security, and violating well-established principles of international law. So to address these threats, this executive order, EO 14024, authorizes sanctions on a wide range of persons, including those operating in the technology and defense and related material sectors of the Russian economy, and in any additional sectors as may be determined by the Secretary of Treasury in consultation with the Secretary of State. So as usual, for entities listed under the EAR or the Export Administration Regulations, these will now be subject to additional license requirements for exports, re-exports, and transfers. Again, as usual, if you guys need to take a look at exactly the names of these 6 entities and more detail on this designation, I have a post on compliancekitchen.com with the links to the official documents so that you don't have to go looking very far, hopefully.